Hello, good morning, everyone. So, thank you for everyone. Okay, so wonderful day. So today is our Friday. Friday is obviously health session on English. So still waiting for most of them to participate. It's okay, never mind. We will start the day today. Okay. So great. Good morning to all the participants and a little info for everyone. Okay. For those who wants to keep your camera on, it is very much appreciated. So, and then if you have any questions, please put on the chat box. Okay. Keep the chat box lively. Okay. You can put some emojis and all. Okay. So that will be very good. So, yeah, today my co-host will be Mr. Nemi. The rest is still coming. Okay. I hope you all can hear me very clear. Then, okay, let's go to the presentation. Okay. Okay, today is going to be a very interesting topic that everyone always wanted to know about, the hormonal issues, and so on. Okay, so we see nowadays the health is really, really deteriorating and then going too far away. People are hunting to be and chasing after health and have to do so much of different modality to keep healthy. Okay, those days, if you were to say like old age, okay, dying of old age, that is somewhere around like 85, 90, 95. But nowadays, dying of old age is something like 60, 61, 65. And that is what they call old age. This is not old. This is where, you make yourself become extremely sick. God has given us a capacity of living for 120 years. But what to do? The modern era, the modern technology has really keeping everyone unhealthy. Okay. Let me get the YouTube link. Okay. Yeah, goes the YouTube link for everyone. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There's a live stream to the YouTube. Okay. All right. Let's see what is this about. Okay. Hormonal issues. Let's know, before we go any deeper, what is hormone and what is hormone imbalance. Okay. Okay. My name is Dr. Firdaus. Being a medical doctor now, what I'm doing is teaching. Sorry for no introduction. Okay. I've been a medical doctor for almost 27 years. And now what I'm doing is coaching people how to obtain a good health in easy manner. Okay. So that you could be healthy with a good health lifestyle. This is very, very important. How to use our food as our medicine. Okay. And at the end of the day, you don't have to take a buckets of medications. You see, we definitely, every human being will come to an era where the golden life starts at age of 60. Okay. So that's the best time to live. Why? You are already free from most of your, commitments, a lot of things you have been free, settle your kids, children and all. So at that point of time, if you're sick and then he's going to manage your sick, you're going to manage your disease, and you're not mobile, you cannot move around. And don't you think that's going to be a tough moment? And that is what most of the elderly people are doing. At the age of 60, 65, 70, they're extremely unhealthy. A lot of things they cannot do. Vision is bad. And so much of problem. Okay. Every single disease, we creating it, directly or indirectly. So let's go in and see what is this hormone that got to do. Okay. What is hormone? Okay. Okay. You see, what is hormone? Okay. Hormone practically hormone is a very, very important stuff. Okay, it's kind of it's a molecule that produced by the endocrine system. It is a messenger. Okay, it sends message to every of the organs, and how the whole system works is it works with the hormone. Okay, it is a various part of the body that helps to regulate the entire process or communications, okay, from one organ to another organ. Okay, this is how it works. Like when you are hungry, hunger comes, blood pressure, and every other things. Okay, the hormones are essential to reproduction. Okay, and this is a fundamental. So it is like when you eat, he gives you the hunger. That also is signals from the hormone. And then when you eat, all the enzymes and everything is coming. That also controlled by the hormone. And then your insulin production is also a hormone. So every single signaling to regulate the entire system, this is what you need hormone. So what happens? You have less hormone. Okay. Hormones are released by glands, endocrine system. That will how the body breathe to expend energy. Okay. So just imagine how important it is. Okay. What hormone do in my body? Okay. When you eat a meal, the pancreas produce hormone insulins to help to regulate blood. You see? So the digestion part involved. Okay. As you slam on the brake when you're driving, any emergency, to avoid from collision, the adrenaline gland controls the whole thing. It produces adrenaline. Okay. And this is where your heartbeat goes up. Okay. And you get a lot of the sugar will be secreted from your guinea bag, okay, from the liver, and this is where the fear. Okay, in any condition when you have fear, this is what will happen. Okay, the adrenaline will produce testosterone, a lot of other hormones. Okay, this is how you balance the system. Okay, the pineal gland, okay, produce melatonin for good sleep, calmness, and all. Hormonal imbalance is a malfunction of endocrine system. So endocrine system is huge, so it could be disorder in many ways. Okay, having too much of hormone, hyperfunction, that is also, see, sometimes we see some ladies are a bit obese, they have facial hairs, and all this is hyperfunction. Not have enough hormone, hypofunction. Okay, hormone imbalance can be caused by health condition. What is the health condition? It's like, what is the condition? Toxin and malnutrition. Okay, so toxin is the major issue now we are facing, that this has been like piling up in the system, knowingly or unknowingly. Okay, generally this is the young people now in the teens and the 20s and even the 30s. They don't bother, because for them everything is good. When they come at the age of 30 to 40, that's where it will start to come out with a lot of complications. Okay, diabetic, thyroid disorder. Okay, now you see that so many teenagers have thyroid disorder problem. Okay, polycystic ovary syndrome. Okay, PCOS. So this is another big issue. The PCO, polycystic ovarian syndrome, starts at the age of like 15, 14, 17, the teens. Okay, and then when you develop and it comes to 2025, you have a blown up cyst and fibroid and all kind of things. Okay, that is the age of 25, 27. Those days we hardly hear about PCOS. Very, very less people who have this problem. But now it has been like very common. All the hospital departments is flooded with patients. Okay, cost for this is toxin and imbalance. Okay, toxins comes in every single thing. The air you breathe, the equipments, devices we use, the food we take is the major contribution. Okay, and that is another biggest danger here. Okay, and this is the endocrine system. You see, the organs which involved in endocrine, pineal gland. Pineal gland, it's the master gland, controls the entire hormonal systems. Pituitary gland, thyroid, that has parathyroid and thyroid gland, adrenaline gland, pancreas, ovary, testis. Okay, all this is part of the endocrine system. Then a hormone factor, the woman, male and female, woman and man. Okay, see, there are two differences here. For a woman, they will have more estrogen. Man will have less estrogen. They will have more of testosterone, and women will have less of testosterone. So sometimes these things can go a bit different. There are women with very high testosterone. Why? That's where they will look like a man. Okay, and menopause, and male we call it as andropause. Okay, the estrogen is very, very important hormone for a woman. There are also men who develop estrogen, and that is where a lot of complication comes. So breast growth, pubic hair growth, wide hips development and all. And for a male, they need testosterone, body hair, voice, muscle growth, and also muscle growth increase. This is very, very important. Testosterone is also for muscle, the entire muscle tissues, ligament, tendons, and so many. Hormonal responsible, little bit, let's go through this. Hypothalamus regulate body temperature, hunger, mood, thirst, sleep, and libido, for sexual and all. Pituitary is a hazard of gland. It controls most of the hormones glands behind the scene. Parathyroid regulates calcium and also involved in digestion and all. Pancreas is for food, insulin secretions. Thyroid is for regulating heartbeat, controls of breathing, hunger, energy, blood flow, palpitation level and all. Calorie being used. Adrenaline gland produce stress hormone. Adrenaline gland is right at the top of your kidney. Pineal gland is the most important gland. Process melatonin to regulate the body clock, your biological clock. This is where a lot of people who sleeps in very regular hours, you train your body. For those who work in the shift hours, so morning is night for him, night is morning, they will have a lot of confusion. The pineal glands will have extensive of confusion. So this will become another problem. Then ovary obviously secretes sexual hormones for reproductive cycle. Testis is also a sexual hormone for testosterone and reproductive. This is the sign and symptoms for imbalance. If you see mood swing, low libido, headache, when you have a lot of imbalances on your hormone, I want you all to listen this very carefully. It is not a very big rocket science or something like that. It's a basic, simple understanding. This is your body. You don't have to be a doctor. And this is a very simple thing. Your body gives you this signal. Mood swing, low libido, headache, night sweat, food craving, acne, insomnia, tiredness and fatigue, weight gain. You see all these symptoms. I think practically if you take 10 people, 8 of them have this. Why? This is the compression of overloading of toxin in the system. This is what is happening. Very major, and a lot of people, teenagers have these symptoms. That is very dangerous. It can be hormonal imbalance or a beginning stage of hormonal imbalance. They are just starting to roll into a major hormonal imbalance. Okay. And this is another puffy face. Okay, this is a little more extra here. Puffy face, blur vision. Okay, this is also bloating, depression, breast tenderness, change on appetite, weight gain, weight loss, anxiety, difficulty in sleeping, dry skin, rashes in all the lymphatic area. They can see thick, skin rashes on their neck. Okay, hot flash, night sweat, acne, vaginal discharge. Okay, dryness, white discharge also. Okay, change of heart rate. Okay, irregular, very volatile, suddenly high, low. Change of weak bones. Okay, big bones, brittle hair. Changes of blood pressure. Okay, all this is also another issue. Okay, signs and symptoms of severe violent mood swing. Okay, extreme irritation, mood changes, all this you all know. Okay, feeling anxiety, anxious without any explanation. All of a sudden they can just blow like that. Okay, panic over the many different, feeling less confident or normal, lack of energy. Okay, and mood swing occurs when serotonin level rises, and fall rapidly. Serotonin is something that controls your mood swing, happiness and all. Okay, and also there's a progesterone, estrogen plays a very important role. Okay, when all these things goes haywire, you will start to fluctuate. Okay, low libido. Okay, this is another major problem what we're having. This is an international global problem. Okay, low libido, it's lack of sexual desire. This is a very big problem in the society. Many people comes for counseling to me to fix this problem. Okay, when a very early young age, the age of like 30, they are losing desire, sexual desire. Erectile dysfunction is another major problem. So all this is just piling up. Okay, what's going to happen? Okay, and even the young age people like 30, 35, they are seeking help. They're looking into taking Viagra and so on. Okay, this is not good. This is really, really bad for the society and for the couples, Okay, and this is something that nobody will come out and easily admit or talk or seek for help. No, they will not do that. Okay, so even a very young married couples are having this problem. Okay, this is where we see nowadays a lot of couples are married and they are battling to have baby. Okay, and we can see very small quantity. Okay, only like one child, that's it, done, and it is so difficult. Okay, this is also a major problem. Okay, estrogen and progesterone and testosterone involved in this sexual desire hormone. Okay, all plays a role in female and male desire both. Yeah. Okay, it's called libido and sexual function due to hormonal inflation. Okay, fluctuation. Female are generally at the peak of sexual desire just before the ovulation. Okay, and some people in another way around, it could be after or before also. Night sweat and symptoms. Okay, this is another problem. Okay, common symptoms at night. Okay, sudden sensation of flushing, acceleration, heart rate, and all these things. Okay, but all these you see nowadays, the problem is people are very young age are having this. I also have seen a case menopause at the age of 40, 45. Okay, but normally those days we only see menopause in the age of late 60s. But nowadays we don't know what the age of people are menopausal. Okay, so there is a lot of people in the very, very early stage, early age. Okay, they stop ovulating already. Okay, night sweat is often due to estrogen and progesterone imbalances, and the major problem comes from the food. You see, so the food that the lady is holding, this is what people love. Okay, this kind of food is what people love. and also all the bread and buns and wheat, so much of wheat, estrogen and progesterone. The estrogen and progesterone cause you craving. When you take more sugar, your cravingness and hungry to eat will increase. Okay, you feel like you're hungry, you want to eat more, okay, this is what happens. Okay, acne is also due to hormonal imbalance. We see a lot of people in the age of like 18, 20, 25, they have uncontrolled acne. Okay, and this acne will build up in the area where there's a lot of fat. Okay, some people even have a lot of acne at the back, armpit, below the tummy, below the chest wall, or also on the chest as well. Okay, so estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, cortisol, melatonin, thyroid, insulin, all this is the hormones. Okay, we need all these hormones in balance. Okay, all these hormones should be able to communicate consistently, and that is where the whole system will be balanced. Now we see this kind of figure very, very frequent. Okay, this is what is also happening everywhere. Okay, and in a while I'll be playing a video for you. Okay, so you can see we have got the most fattest country, fattest in Asia title, and also for the Malaysians. Okay, I don't know whether I should be proud of this. Growth. Huh? There's a growth also, right? Okay. So this is what is happening. Okay, and this is a lot of people in a young age when they be like this. This is a visceral fat. If they are in that shape, remember one thing. Okay, they are not healthy, regardless of absence of disease, but definitely 101% they are not healthy. There can be a walking time bomb. Anytime, anything can happen. Okay, we had this one of a comedian, a Malaysian comedian, Maharaja Lawa. He was a very big, huge figure, but he has never been to hospital. He has never been sick in his life. So, always in this kind of scenario, they think they are healthy. But he was huge, very big. Okay, and suddenly one day he didn't wake up. I think he's in the late 30s or early 40s. He didn't wake up. That's it, gone. So this is what will happen. The cardiac arrest could take place. Anything can take place, like a walking time bomb. Okay. So you see the arm fat, you can see the portion of the fatness develop in the body. This is the hormonal imbalance. Okay, high insulin, low DHEA, the chest fat, okay, high estrogen, low testosterone, the arm is high insulin, okay, abdominal insulin, okay, growth hormone, high estrogen, you can see. Okay, y'all can go to the YouTube later if you want this, or y'all can take a picture of this. Okay, any of your colleagues, any of your friends who have this, please advise them. Okay, and low estrogen, chest fat, okay, and at a breast or either in the hips, in the buttock, and all these things. Okay, this resembles, we can know roughly which are the areas we are lacking. Okay, and nowadays we see the young generation, this is how they are. Okay, this is how they are. Okay, most of the kids are overgrown. Okay, we see them, they are so sad to see the kids. Okay, the teenagers looks like, mom of like 2 or 4 kids. Sad to say, but then this is the reality now. Okay, overgrown and too big. And this is very, very dangerous. Okay, I even seen kids like this. I've seen many times, and even I've seen one child, from overseas, from Dubai. He never drink plain water. He only drinks Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Okay. See, too much of fast food, processed ham, burger, mayonnaise, Thousand Island, and this is what they live. Right. Okay. Okay, we'll come
Baik,
to.
semalam kita kongsikan statistik obesiti dalam
Just
kalangan
watch this,
pensyarah
please.
awam. Dan ini ada statistik yang lebih membimbangkan. Tahukah anda, Malaysia adalah negara paling gemuk di Asia Tenggara? Saksikan.
Ya, di Malaysia memang kita ada masalah obesiti. Kita memang gemuk, terutamanya di Putrajaya, Melaka dan Perlis. Tapi bukanlah bermaksud rakyat-rakyat di negeri-negeri lain ini lebih kurus ataupun lebih sihat. Peratusan yang mempunyai masalah berat badan di negeri-negeri lain semuanya melebihi daripada 40%. Di Asia Tenggara, Malaysia yang paling gemuk. Diikuti Thailand di tempat kedua. Tapi kalau dilihat kepada peratusan, Malaysia jauh meninggalkan Thailand dengan perbezaan sebanyak 12%. Jika nombor ini kecil bagi anda perlu ingat 73% daripada kematian di hospital kerajaan di negara ini berpunca daripada masalah kesihatan berkaitan obesiti. Didorong tabiat pemakanan, orang di Asia juga mempunyai peratusan lemak badan ataupun body fat yang tinggi dan ini berkadar terus dengan risiko penyakit kardiovaskular seperti penyakit jantung dan juga stroke. Orang di Asia juga kurang melakukan aktiviti fizikal berbanding orang-orang di barat dan jika ini tidak dikawal sebaiknya, kadar statistik orang gemuk boleh mencapai 23 juta menjelang tahun 2030.
Wow. Okay. We are the champion. Okay. A little, translation. Okay. Malaysia is the Asian fattest country. Okay. And based on the statistic, this is the state they are referring to, Putrajaya, Malacca, Perlis and all. And this is the obesity statistic. Okay. Asia Tenggara, we are the, fattest in the Asia Tenggara. And there's a given state and all, Wilaya, you see, the busiest country, developed state, the most fattest. I think nothing, all like equal, there's nothing less than, 40 here. Everything is like good benchmark. That's up. Keep it up, guys. And then you see, I don't know if you should laugh or should cry. Obviously I'm not going to cry for this. Okay, Malaysia is number 1 in Asia Tenggara, and second is Thailand. Okay, but you see, in terms of graph, we are 21. Okay, compared to Thai and other countries. Thailand and all, but we are much higher range. Okay, so superb, so very, very dangerous range. Okay, 73% of the death rate in the government hospitals is due to obesity. Okay, 73%. Okay, the risk factor is due to obesity. Okay. Cardiac arrest and everything, and overweight is obesity in Asia. Okay, in Singapore, there's a statistic. Cardiovascular is one of the major risks, and obviously stroke, jantung, heart, stroke. Okay, and if you keep on going like this, okay, we will hit the benchmark. In 2030, we will be 23. Okay, 23 million menjelang 2030. Okay, so this is something extremely alarming. Okay, so we in this DXN and also we has a human with conscience, okay, should come abroad, join the team and go out and help those who need help. They out there. A lot of people need help and coaching and teaching when it comes to how to eat, what to eat, when to eat. A little information on good health lifestyle, because this is extremely important. Okay, because they have been flooded with too much of good, coloring, tempting food, and anyone will eat like this. So this is the problem. Those days, like 30 years back, we didn't have this many type of different varieties. But now there are a lot of things. And they don't know what is for breakfast, what is for lunch, what is the purpose of having breakfast, when you should eat, when you shouldn't eat. They don't know. Everything is totally lost. We have to start back from scratch, from basic. That's why I always tell people that I teach them what to eat. You need to know what to eat, identify your food, how to eat them, and what time do you should eat, when to eat, how, when. These are the things. Okay, back to this. Okay, your balance determines, okay, your imbalance determines your fat storage and muscle loss. Okay, this is based on the chart you see. High cortisol, okay, and high insulin you can see on the hips at the back, the back, you can see, there are a lot of people, especially ladies, they when they put tight clothings, okay, you can see a small cleavage on the back. Okay, normally they will have a cleavage only on the front, but when the obese people, they have cleavage on the back and front. So there is that much of fat is like overlapping each other. And the buttock, okay, estrogen dominant, testosterone is on the hips, the shoulder, okay, shoulder muscles tends to be much higher, facial hair growth, facial, and all these things. And the side is, thyroid issue, okay, on the side of your body, okay. So you see also for men, low testosterone and normal testosterone, this is how the body will be, okay. Okay, you see, I've seen a lot of people like this, and this is total hormonal imbalance issue. So this is where, they will have a, sometimes you have seen people that they always will come and tell that, I hardly eat, but yet I'm fat. Okay, this is what they always tell. Yes, that's true. They will not eat much. They only eat like one meal or, 1.5 meal per day, but they will be like this. The reason is they are eating the wrong meal. Even the one meal is wrong meal. All the years before, okay, they were eating wrong. Okay, they was damaging the system. Once the system is already damaged, then they realize, then they want to lose weight. Then quickly they try to cut the meal, but they don't know where and how to do the correction in the right way. So these are the people, pretty lost. Okay, so even that one meal, it is a wrong meal, wrong time, wrong way of eating. How to eat, that is wrong. What to eat, that is also wrong. And when to eat is totally wrong. From morning to night, they will be starving. They will be eating at 8:30 night, the big meal. When you ask them, they say, from morning I didn't eat, and this is my first meal of the day. And that doesn't fit, okay, into a healthy lifestyle. It doesn't, okay? It's totally wrong, okay? So this is what, it looks like. Hormonal imbalance in teens, okay? And this is another big issue, okay? This is something that not many people have highlighted on this. Flat feet, okay? You can see nowadays a lot of childs are having flat feet. Flat feet is also another hormonal issues, and also malnutrition. Okay, this is something very, very dangerous. You can see a lot of kids have this problem, flat feet. Okay, and this is due to too much of estrogen and progesterone. Okay, you see nowadays the kids, like male has this more, because estrogen, progesterone, how does it come? It comes from the chicken egg, because this chickens has been injected to lay egg. They call it haploid egg, okay, egg without a single chromosome egg. We call it a single chromosome egg, and this is a very, very alarming situation. A lot of people are naive when they come to this. They don't know. They've never heard of. Okay, most of the time when I talk about this, they said, no doctor, I've never heard about this. Okay, go and do your findings and Google or see what you could be able to get. So this is how the flat feed looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like a chicken leg already, right? Like a dinosaur. It goes inwards. Okay, this is the big problem. Okay, so this kind of situation you want to correct. It takes time. You need to get a footwear for this person and then correct the hormone, the food, and naturally the hormone will get fixed. But it takes about a year and a half. Okay, and this is what happens also. Okay, there is no good mass, tendons, muscles developed in the leg. Okay, if you were to see all the senior citizens, or either the one who in the age of like after 40, they will not have this. They always will have the arch in the feet. The arch is this what I'm referring to. Okay, you can see here. Okay, this is the arch. Okay, so you need to have that curve here, but most of the time they don't have this curve. Okay, this is due to hormonal imbalance and also nutritional deficiency. Okay, if you see if any of your child has this, make sure change the lifestyle. Okay, but we've been telling I've been doing this Zoom for almost more than 2 years, but I don't know how many people who really take this seriously and going into a progress of change. Okay, and this is called a gushing syndrome or disease. Okay, this is where you see it's all you can see a lot of stripes and like the skins has been like burst. Okay, loss of menstrual cycle, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetic, low ferritin, vitamin D, and estradiol. The funny part is, even now I see a lot of people are taking vitamin D supplement. I just don't know how to explain this to people. Okay, and some, what to do, Google says so, and a lot of people are doing, and when it comes to analyzing the information that you obtain from the Google, you need to have that knowledge. Okay, or you need to have some friends or somebody who you can verify with. Okay, so this is the problem. Okay, so you do not need all this. Vitamin D doesn't comes in the form of tablet. These 3 different transactions happens in the body to obtain vitamin D, just not by the single tablet. One portion comes from the food, another portion comes from the sun. Then these 2 will has to go into your kidney and then your intestine, and then it transfer. Then all these 3 gets together and gets into your body. So there is a big process into vitamin D. You see, God is not a fool. But nowadays people even think that, where is God? When it comes to all this, nobody talks about, God's creation, God has created human system and all. No, they will never come to this. When it comes to this kind of problem, science comes first. Okay, science comes first. Okay, believe in God. God has created us. It's not, a fool that he has never created the right food. He also created us and created the whole chain and whole ecosystem for us to balance. But how many people now, even some curse the sun, and this and that is this and so and so. Food is, whatever people are eating is not the mother nature food. Is all processed and man-made food. And that's where you come into this problem. Okay, 20, 30, 35 years been taking junk, and how can you return back immediately? That is what I'm telling you. Okay, and this is another best part is gynecomastia. Gynecomastia is male breast. Okay, nowadays males all are having bigger breast than women. Okay, this is how it looks like. Okay, see, this is male, it's not a female. Okay, guys, so this is another alarming situation. Now we have a lot. Why? Because this is definitely 101% due to food and consuming food which contains of progesterone, estrogen. Remember what the food is: chicken and chicken egg. Okay, you are eating a haploid egg, you are eating a single chromosome egg, and this is the results you get. Okay, go for village chicken, a kampung chicken, a chicken which is not Jap, or reduce the intake of chicken. There are a lot of people eating chicken practically every day without fail, and then only the kids will eat. If they don't want to eat for today, leave them alone. Tomorrow, third day, fourth day, fifth day, the sixth day or seventh day, they will immediately eat what you give. Okay, you have to break the iceberg. Okay, and how DXN can really help you. Okay, you see, DXN is a food, is not a medicine. This is what we have been telling you from the day one. It is a food, it's not a medicine. So one of the mind-blowing, the best ever, okay, one of the best product for hormonal balance is xenonin and proxenonin. Xenonin and proxenonin is the master of, I can say, for enzymes or for digestion or for protein digestion. Okay. For those who are good in net, go and Google. For those who are not good in net, never mind, just believe me and do what I ask you to do. Then you are safe. Okay. See, xenonin and proxenonin is two items, and also we have proxenonin also. That doesn't matter. As long as you understand the factor that xenonin and proxenonin is the most important, like a master or a controller when it comes to digestion, breaking the component of food and making the food. Okay, a very simple way. Okay, when your body has a lot of xenonin and proxenonin, what will happen is you will have a good amount of the cells will be very healthy. Okay, so the nutrition will be easily absorbed into your cells. Okay, the purpose we are eating is to feed the cells. Remember that. Okay, and suddenly you might think, why the nutrition is going to the cells. Okay, guys. Okay, when you have a high proxenonin, this is your cells. The cells will absorb nutrition easily, so the cells remain healthy. The lifespan of the cells gets beautiful. Nowadays, the cell's lifespan is under 20 days, but what is happening? It is not reaching under 20 days. It has a damage factor there. So this is what is really happening. And what are the best thing which they have in this xenonin and proxenonin? What we have, that is the morinzi and morinzyme. Okay, and this is what we have. This morinzi and morinzyme comes with very high xenonin. Okay, and this is the best. If you want to really process the noni and consume it by yourself, definitely you will never do that, because the smell is totally different. It is I don't know how to describe the fat, the smell, horrible, but this is much easier. We can just take so take xenonin and proxenonin as much as you can, as much as you could afford. Okay, whatever dosage you can. Alternate days doesn't matter, but you must take this. So if you want to keep yourself, you want to keep your chromosome. This is chromosome. The chromosome is where it controls the whole blueprint of the human, where he does produce the new cells, mapping, duplication of cells and all. So the purplish part, the tip of the the chromosome, this is called telomeres. The telomeres never gets shortened. The longer it is, the more active your chromosome, the activity of your chromosome remains there. So the more he depletes, you can see here the mapping, the control will gone. This is where, when the control is gone, the cells duplications will start to reduce. Immunities will start to drop, disease will start to come in, your body will be shut down. You see? So we are making our aging factor much, much, much faster than what is supposed to be. So in DXN, we have this Munkudu juice that's fantastic. Then obviously not forgetting the RG, GL, and spirulina. RG and GL is where it will work to your cellular level. It contains more than 400 types of good nutrition, and they have many essential nutrition that supports the whole system. And it helps to remove toxin from the cellular level. Okay, you have toxin. A lot of people think I do cleansing, I do coffee cleansing, I do coffee enema. That is just the surface, which is not even 5% of the toxin where you have in your body. Toxin is something that you cannot remove overnight. It takes years, yet you cannot remove it. So it goes up to the cellular level. This is why I always tell you, implement the lifestyle changes, is because we want to reduce adding toxin into the system, because cleaning itself takes a lot of time. So if you're putting in too much, and that is not going to make any sense, right? So that's why you reduce the intake of your toxin and speed up the excretion of your toxin. So at least in a couple of years, you will gain something. Okay, your system will start to work as you were young. Okay, the spirulina is algae. It's a seaweed that contains more than 370 essential nutrition. Who can take? Everybody can take. My kids have been taking since they born. Okay, since 1 hour from they born. They have 11 million over members now, heading up to 12 million already. Okay, that day only we got the information that is heading up to 12 million, and we have so much, and DXN established in more than 270 over countries. Okay, and all the difficult countries DXN is established: Australia, America, British, England, and so on. A lot of other difficult places. And how that is possible? Because of the quality. Okay, and 70 over places, 70 over countries, they have office. 12 over countries, they have factories and all. Okay, so go and seek for that help. Whoever invited you for this session, get back to them and ask them how this thing can help you, or what are the things you need. Okay, so they have made the whole modality so easy. They have add this all into your coffee, your tea, or your soap and all. So you get exposed to all this Ganoderma. Ganoderma is the king of the herb. So it helps you in all ways. Okay, and this noni is the best, I tell you. You can never miss it. Who can drink noni? Everybody can drink noni. Even a born kid can drink noni. Okay, comes to the quality, no compromisation. We have all more than what is needed. HACCP, halal, ISO, GMP, TGA from Australia now. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. So let's go to the Q&A session. This is the YouTube channel. Do not miss to subscribe. So the link is below the so easy, only just put on the YouTube DR Firji, and then that's where you get this. Okay. Let's go to the Q&A session. Okay. Anything for me in the chatbot? I think it's very clean, very good. So everyone is understood. Right.
Yes, doctor. No questions so far.
Okay. Nixon, you crying or laughing? Okay. Okay. I think by now, those in DXN, you already got a hormone balanced. We just retuned and recalibrated your hormone while watching this talk. Okay,
Yeah, Shell has raised her hand.
Yes, Shell, please.
Yes, Shell, you can ask the question.
Yes, Shell, you muted yourself, I think.
Can
again.
you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
very
yes.
clear.
Thank you, doctor. That was really a lovely session. So informative.
Yeah, thank you.
I just wanted to know how we can help our DXN family, especially And I loved all those illustrations because, our own people are having all those issues,
Yes.
So could you suggest, especially those who are having, because nowadays, a lot of people are having issues like this, having developing, men are developing breasts, and, women are developing love handles everywhere, and really getting very obese. So, to those who already, those of our members, what are the things that they can look out for to, get some relief from all these? Because physically you can already see it already,
Yeah.
So could you suggest some protocols for like for breakfast or for, lunch or dinner, what they could do? Because sometimes when we tell them, you don't take this, don't take that, then they'll start
exactly.
saying, what can I take? So if something, if you could suggest, that'll be helpful, Doctor.
Okay, sure. Okay. Thank you, Shal, for this question. Okay. You see, this is a very, very good question. Okay. Is a lot of people are asking this question, when we tell them you cannot take this, you cannot take that. You see, DXN company is a food-based company. Okay. You can do your own breakfast. Definitely, you can do your own breakfast, which is, like idli, dosai, porridge, rice, or anything, based on your culture, but not bread. In those days, people are eating bread. The bread those days was good. Okay, things were good. Now it's not good as what it's supposed to be. So we cannot take bread. So what you can take in terms of replacement is you can add this DXN into your food. So we have a spirulina cereal, we have cordyceps cereals, and we have a lot more coming in as breakfast, as lunch and all. Just eat it up as a healthy food. Okay. Then you have Nutri-Z. Okay. You have Nutri-Z, then you can have Nutri-Z, you can add in Nutri-Z. Then also you can, add this VCO into your coffee. You can add some, spirulina into your coffee and make it more nourishing. Okay. The whole idea of eating is there's two purposes of eating. One is to make you happy by having a good taste food. That is one. Second, the second one is the most important, that make sure your cells are happy. You are feeding them the best fuel, the best premier quality nutrition, which is the original quality, the original, I would say, God made. Like DXN's food, all is God made. Okay, why I claim that is because it is natural. Okay, no doubt we human being is the one who process it. There is no any downgrading or any sort of things. We take the spirulina, dry it, we give it in powder, we put it in the capsules for people. We make it easy for them. You see, because spirulina is a bit, fishy smell. Some people complain. Okay, oh, it is so bad smell. We cannot eat this, cannot that. Then Dr. Lim Seojin come out with tablet. Even tablet was complained, oh, it is still smell is still there. I cannot take. Okay, we give in capsules form. So that's why we have capsules, we have powder, we have tablets. The same goes to the others. So we make more easy. The coffee, you see, today I'm having my 7th cup of coffee. Okay, the healthy coffee. The healthy coffee. So you can make coffee to replace your meals and all. Our coffee, I spoke about coffee itself for more than almost 1 hour. Go and see the coffee. The coffee is really good, therapeutical coffee. It will never do any damage to you. Chemical-free coffee. And coffee is the best medicine. It's given to us by God because it was a herb and then it's been commercialized, and then the too much of profit, now it became bad quality. The commercial coffees out there, it's not even coffee. It is synthetic coffee.
Yeah.
So if you drink the best coffee, your cells will be happy. It makes, the caffeine is the value there. The caffeine is the medicine. But everyone is so afraid. Okay. The people who do not know about food, don't have enough knowledge, give wrong impression on coffee. They say coffee is bad for health. No, coffee is not bad. The commercial coffee out there is bad for health. The real cup of coffee is mind-blowing stuff. It's starter for the day. Okay, so this kind of things, it is not too late. That's why I said, for those who can Google, go and Google. Those who cannot Google, trust me, just do what I tell you. You will be good. So, see, DXN has breakfast. You can do your breakfast. So you have a lot of things. If you want to be the champion, you want to be healthy, you have to pay a little price for it. What? Discipline. You must change. You refuse to change. You refuse to be disciplined. You refuse to this. You cannot have money. This is expensive. You have so much of reasons. Then your golden movement, I hope the golden movement has to be good. That is in 60 years old, 65, 70. And we don't want to carry a bucket of, medication like a toolbox with us, counting. Early morning, pricking your finger, looking into your glucose, and why this is the price where we pay earlier to keep yourself healthy when that time comes. You see the lot of people which I see who come and get my help or get my advice, and they are in this age. It's very sad. Okay, they've been getting a lot of problems, this and that. Okay, so I hope this is the answer for Madam Shell. Okay, let's take Anita Devi's question.
Doctor, before we go to Anita Devi, two questions are there in the chat box.
What are the questions?
One is Catherine Julie. Is the lymphoma cancer due to hormonal imbalance?
Okay. If you ask me direct like this is very difficult. You see, what I always tell is we are measuring science which is not measurable. Okay. We are predicting something which is unpredictable. Human system is beyond than our prediction and our measurement. Okay. It's just a guidance. Okay. God created system is any times more powerful than anybody else now. Any invention and all this invention, this and that and all, it's a guidance. Okay, even the BP is a guidance. The sugar reading is a guidance. It is not a strict rules. So the BP is not a disease; it's a condition. Okay, so lymphoma, cancer, and any modalities you put together, there's only two reasons what we can understand, what I can understand, and what per our guru Dr. Lim Seojin, there is only two reasons. One, toxin accumulation in the system. Second, malnutrition. And due to these two, you can have hormonal imbalance. Okay, but I don't think hormonal imbalance is what causing cancer. No, toxin is causing the cancer. Nutrition deficiency is causing immunity is not so efficient and how it's supposed to be. This is where the lymphoma starts to activate. You see, cancer is a bad cell. It likes to live in the system where it's have low attention in the body, where they can breathe and they survive. Okay, simple. Okay, that is for the question one. And
Thank you,
question
Doctor.
two,
The second question from Joan. Hi, Doctor. Is there any way or DXN products to slow down the menopause process?
Wow, that means you don't want to get menopause, yeah, Joe? Yes. Yeah, definitely. You see, those days, if you really ask, people menopause at what age? What age people menopause? Even there is 60, 50 plus, 58, 60, even there is 60. Sometimes can go up to 60, 61 also I've seen. That is like 40 years back. Yeah. But why nowadays it's like 35, 40, 45? Because everything is depleting. No supply, no demand. When there is no supply, obviously there is no demand. What's the point having a demand there when there's no supply? So close shop faster. So close everything. Hormonal reproductive department shut down. The owner has decided to shut down the factory, everything shut down. So everything gets down. But definitely for your answer, I would say if your body is healthy, your body is nourished, definitely things will be as a human body, a human condition, a real condition where it is been created. And definitely it will be delayed. That's why in Ganoderma research, if you read Dr. Lim's book, he start to feed the pension chicken, the chicken which laid egg and they stopped. When you start to feed them, they can lay eggs again. That shows what? It reversing condition back. So I think that answer your question. Okay?
Thank
Yeah.
you, Doctor. Wonderful answer. John, your question has been answered. And now over to Anita. Yes, Anita.
Yes, sir. Good morning, doctor. Good morning, sir.
Good
Good
morning, Anita Devi.
Doctor, I have one questions, doctor. My friend, I already shared you, doctor. She has the problem sleeping disturbances. But today she's okay, doctor. Within 2 days after Sunya and taken non-easy, complete sleeping, doctor. Morning 8 o'clock, she wake up. Her husband calls me, doctor, today. What the miracles you have done, madam? She is sleeping well without a tablet. So I am so happy, doctor. That
How old
I
is
had.
she?
Yes, doctor.
How old is your friend?
Doctor, she is 48, doctor.
See, 48 years, she has never treated the system correctly.
Yes, doctor. That is true, doctor. Because she's not taking the food properly, doctor.
Yes.
The morning breakfast is on time, lunch time, and by doing prayer, that's all. But after removing her uterus, doctor, she has got the problem, sugar problem. Is it so, doctor? Removing uterus is related to that sugar problem, huh? That I want to know.
I don't think so. But you see, I explained a bit on that removing organs. Huh? You see,
doctor.
I wouldn't say it's right or wrong. I cannot answer. Okay,
Yes.
but all is in the mind. How you
Yes,
can
sir.
condition your mind. Okay, the most powerful mechanism is the thought. Okay,
Yes,
the
sir.
mind. The mind is the most powerful. So that's why when you ask a person, where is the mind? Now I ask Madam Anita Devi, where is the mind?
Mind, where is the mind?
Where is the mind?
Doctor.
Where is the mind?
Where is the
Okay,
mind?
she's
Sorry,
taking.
doctor. I have no
Okay,
answers.
okay, never mind. You see, never mind. That's why mind is not brain. Brain
Yes,
is the organ, is a coordinating organ which is situated right inside our head. But the mind is everywhere. Everywhere there is mind. In every of our single cells, there is mind. Okay?
Yes, doctor.
This is the power of the mind. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
So, you see, that's why when people always say, mind your business, they don't say brain your business.
Yes, doctor.
Mind is everything. So when people's mind is so corrupted, so negative, and this is where it comes subconscious mind and conscious mind, and these two get hijacked very fast. Okay, especially the conscious mind. The conscious mind is the negativity king. So
Yes,
now all the blames will go to the remove uterus.
yes,
If
doctor.
the doctor has did the operation and took the uterus out, but he never tell her that the uterus was taken out. He said, no, we didn't take the uterus. We kept the uterus back. The uterus was good, but we didn't do anything. Then it's closed. everything will be back to normal. Yeah, even there's so many researchers done. They said they did the operation, but they just did a cut only, but they never do the operation. And another team, they did the operation, and another team is they didn't do the operation. So the results are same. You see? So this is all the mind, People have been thinking, I've taken this out, this has gone wrong, this has gone wrong, this one. Sometimes in the medical condition, if that organ need to be taken out due to extremely alarming, you don't want to take risk, it's fine. You can take it out. But your mind has to be so strong, you need to remodule back the whole situation.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, that you can be done actually, That's why, there are a lot of researchers done. That's where the Sunya therapy comes and help, especially like coffee.
Yes, doctor.
You see, when we tell them when you drink coffee, they will tell us, I drink coffee, I cannot sleep. They will tell us. Then when we tell them, no, madam, DXN coffee you drink, you can sleep. It's very good. No, I know my body, I drink coffee, cannot. So they'll make the coffee in the thought of cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. Then they make, I cannot sleep. You see, now I cannot sleep one. They drink. Then they'll wait. How we know? They'll wait and see. I told you I cannot sleep. Now see, I cannot sleep. See, now 3 hours already, I cannot sleep. The conclusion, cannot sleep. Cannot sleep. They're asking not to sleep in a way. When the person who trusts, they said can sleep. Wow, can sleep, is it? Wow. Okay, hey, this coffee can make us sleep, man. Something new. I sleep. Can sleep. So this is where the Sunya therapy modality, it's resetting the mind. Resetting the mind is very, very important because we are bumming into hundreds over thousands of negativities daily. Okay. So what have you done for your friend is really good. You have shown that the right way. Nutrition is also very, very important. Okay. We have to feed.
So RGGL and spirulina, non-easy, coffee, all I have given, doctor.
Very good, very good. So this is where, actually our mind is so powerful. Okay, the mind is so powerful. And you see the connection of, the son and a child and the mother. Okay, that's where you can see a lot of similarity of the power of the mind.
Yes, doctor. Her husband told me if she only believes you, please, you can handle her.
Because you are like a guru to her. Because who is guru? Guru is somebody that, from the darkness, you give them a light, they have become the guru. So now she likes you the way, you have showed her, sleep is something very, very important for people. Okay.
That is a Sunya, doctor. I have
Yes.
I am very proud of that, doctor. Today
Yeah,
I feel
that's
very
why.
happy.
Yeah, that's why I always tell is it's a very big blessing to be in the DXN.
Yes.
Doctor.
Yeah, it's a
Absolutely.
very big blessing, and we get a lot of good relationship, good brothers, sisters, everyone.
I feel today I feel that, doctor, because so many times from your words I am not feel that, but today I feel that, doctor, I have blessed.
Yes, I wish you good luck. God bless you, and you are doing a lot of help to a lot of people. Definitely, you will have a fantastic success in DXN. Okay.
I plan to take Sunya daily in online classes, doctor.
Do everything, whatever. When you have the time, please do spread the news to everybody.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah. So all this, and don't forget to take part in the TSI. We'll see you in 2023 in Malaysia.
Sure, doctor.
Don't forget that part. Okay, we are waiting for you in Malaysia.
Anita Devi, thank you very much for the question.
Yes.
And keep rocking, keep going and growing. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Mr.
Doctor, the next question in the chat box. How does a black coffee help with the weight loss? How much black coffee to take per day?
Okay. You see, to cut things short, black coffee, caffeine. Okay, comes to caffeine. It is very powerful for human system. Go back to my YouTube channel, look for the coffee talk. You know, there is a few videos, listen to it. There's an entire benefit of coffee there. Coffee is a fat burner. Okay. Back in the commercial out there in the gym and all, they are using caffeine. That is not original caffeine. There's a synthetic caffeine. Ours is original caffeine. Furthermore, is added with Ganoderma. So both become very powerful. So coffee gives you or relieves the fatty liver, the liver. It makes the best tonic for you. And also it regulates the heartbeat. It increases the heartbeat. So once the heartbeat, the blood flows increase. That's why a lot of people, when they drink coffee, anyone, human being, when they drink coffee, your heart will start to beat a little faster. Okay, so the circulations will go even more, will wake up the lymphatic system. So this is where, you know, it will give you a modality like how you are working out. Okay, like exercise. So when you put in a little bit of exercise after drinking the black coffee, hot cup of black coffee, you'll start to sweat. So in a way, you are burning calories, the circulation moving, the water is moving, the lymphatic system is moving, your heartbeat is moving, the whole system will start to engage. So this is how you lose weight. I cannot explain the whole length. It will take very, you know, long. So, and furthermore, our coffee are alkaline coffee. That's the best part. It'll never cause you gastric and all. So don't drink one coffee or one coffee break into two. Drink at least 3 coffee, 4 coffee. You know, I have drank up to 12 coffee per day. 12 black coffee in like, you know, couple of hours. I've just tried it. Okay. But nothing happened. Okay. Just a little bit of heartbeat. Then I drank 1-2 glass of water. Everything gone on. Okay. So, but regularly I drink about 5, 6, 7 around there. Okay. So, this is what I'll tell you. So you want the effect to be more faster. 1 cup of hot black coffee. Don't put too much water. Then go for a walk. Or just jump in the house like that. Okay. All this creates a lot of activity in your system. You'll start to lose weight. Okay.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much. Now, Mr. Jana's turn. Yes, Mr. Jana.
Yeah, very good morning, doctor.
Very good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Great, fantastic. Very informative session, doctor. And yeah, it's very great because you know the lot of doubts and all are much cleared actually.
And also before that, congratulations for your your achievement. I know you got a doctorate. You know from what you are doing. It's a very big blessing. So congratulations for you.
Thank you, doctor. I got from the Mexico University.
Yeah,
University because they agree me on a 3-part actually. One is for the holistic medicine. The second thing is for helping others, poor and thing. The third thing is peace and prosperity. It was sort of going on for the last 3 or 4 months. A lot of questions and answer everything. And this thing, no, they want to know what's actually the thing is. First thing is whether are you getting paid for that? That's exact the first question. For that, no. I said, no, there's no paid question. That's what I told him. Actually, what I told him actually, the peace and prosperity actually, I just mentioned about Dr. Lim. That's a very important thing. He's the person behind the show. I just told him, I'm an engineer, but whereas I turned it to, health and business coach, like I told him. And coming to the point of peace and prosperity, because the first doctorate they are giving in the Toloso University, on this peace and prosperity, because most of the thing, because directly they can give me an holistic medicine also, but whereas you know that I was not that much of educated on the medication side actually, even though we are using our DXN for the last 19 years and all, a lot of papers and all, I just answered to them everything. Finally we found, and they found, another way they found, and this they are supposed to come from all the, it's actually North America and the Mexico University. And unfortunately, it was actually what happened as a COVID and all the thing didn't come. It was the ceremony was in Pondicherry last month. It was there, and also I have been given as a doctorate by our ex-president Abdul Kalam. That's also I got 2 awards. It was a very good actually. It was motivating, and more the main part is actually the peace part comes actually the Sunya. You know that doctor, for your kind information, you know that I just our friend Emmy from Malaysia and Femi from Mexico, all these things. Because I used to give some a talk on Sunya talk. Okay, and Mosai and Dr. Lim also joined together. And these are the things, they want to know much about what is peace and what is prosperity, how you can get, these are the things actually. I just told them actually, the peace actually, that is exactly what every one person need in the world, in the globe. That is from, you can see, for example, from 5 years to 120 years also, they need peace, according to their stages. But when peace should come within, I just explained to him, that's the way we are practicing on the Sunya, and they asked me all those things, how the Sunya is going to help and everything, and how your peace, you are talking about peace and prosperity. If you get the peace, you will get the prosperity. I said, no, not at all. If you only do Sunya, you will not get prosperity. Whatever you are in. For example, I am in DXN. When I am in DXN, automatically I have to concentrate on my goal setting on the prosperity side, with supported by the peace. When you have a peace, your mind is very clear. We call it a nirvana. That the subconscious mind. Very clearly that you are just touching your goal. These are all the things, doctor. It was a wonderful situation, and I'm really sorry to say that. And most of the times I missed your,
no problem, sir. No problem. I understood that.
Yeah. I was really, in fact, my best friend already there, our Manikam sir. We used to discuss together. He used to send a lot of materials to me. And Nixon, my brother, he also do and all this. I'm getting all your stuff, doctor. And of course, I'm watching YouTube and all. Most of the times, especially even now also, I just completed my 5 to 6 I had. I was in Nigeria. Okay, the thing is actually, doctor, when we are going for all those things, time is not shooting. I get up in the morning 4:15, we have a session. I got an online session, and whatever that Dr. Lim Zen Master has given to me, tasks. I'm just doing on that, doctor. And it's a fantastic, as you said, you're correct. As you said, is correct. Because it is not only for, the food, but whereas your mind should be very clear. You asked me a very good question, actually. Where is mind? Mind is all over the places. Okay. When your mind is clear, automatically, you know where you are standing. Automatic foods and all. What our Zen Master Datuk said, you should sleep like a Zen, eat like a Zen. Okay. What it means, actually, doctor, it is not that most of the person, I ask a question to them, most of the person, how many times you are eating? Let's say 3 times. No, we are eating 12 times. 12 times are eating. So including, suppose, a breakfast or a sandwich or a coffee, whatever it is, come to 12 times. Whereas what Zen and all do, when they are hungry, they will eat. When they feel sleepy, they will sleep. These are the techniques that Zens are using. And of course, I am also just following. I have doctor, you are one of my guru, actually. You are giving a fantastic on this medical science, being a medical doctor. Good. Thank you for giving a chance to speak. And of course, my best friend and my great leader, and Nemi sir, is also with me. Okay, we are all sharing our thoughts and everything, doctor.
Yeah,
thank you very much, doctor.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jana. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, doctor. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Nemi sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, doctor, one more question.
Okay.
Is Parkinson related to hormone imbalance? If so, what is the best DXN product to take?
Okay, we always get this question. They say, what is good in DXN? What is good in DXN? What I would say is everything in DXN is good, including Sunya therapy.
Absolutely.
You see, the coffees are good. Okay, you see, the Parkinson is a condition of a body which is created a disease. Okay, this is a condition. The condition has not been rectified or either not been attended when it is giving signal. Now the condition has caused the damage. Okay, but if you want to come out of Parkinson, You can come out of it, but it is not going to be easy. It's going to be tough, where you need to put a modality on the nutrition, removing the toxin, and the mind is the most important filler that need to be giving the wake-up calls, giving a motivation factor to the every of the single cells in the body. Tell them that we can turn this around. We can turn this around. You have to create that. Because all these Parkinson people, Alzheimer people and everything, they already lost the grip and the touch. And they lost confidence in them. They lost confidence in them. So you say Alzheimer, you talk to them after 1 hour, they forget who you are. How are you going to deal with these people?
Correct.
See, we're having this challenge. I went to one Parkinson Alzheimer person. Every time when we tell him VCO is good, after we go back, you say VCO is bad. Because his memory is VCO is bad. You see, he say VCO cause cholesterol and VCO cause cholesterol. We give him one VCO bottle and after that we forget. He even forget when we came and went. So this is the challenge. So for Parkinson's what you do, change of lifestyle is very, very crucial here. Use coffee, use the RG, use GL, use Codipine, use lion's mane, Cordyceps. You see, today I went to a mushroom shop, not mushroom shop, it's a Chinese shop, and I took a picture of the Cordyceps price. Okay, you see the price of the Cordyceps, 1 gram, okay, is 334 ringgit, and 37.5 gram is 12,500 ringgit. And this is the price of the Cordyceps. And how much we buy the Cordyceps from?
Oh, very costly.
You see? And how much we buy the Cordyceps from? Okay, this is the Cordyceps. It's written in Chinese, but I can recognize the box. See the picture at the top there. This is Cordyceps. You see? See the price. So the Cordyceps, what we are getting, it is more high quality than what they have, and it is so reasonable, extremely reasonable price. Okay, so at least take 1 capsule or 1 tablets per day, the minimum dose you could. Okay, the more you take, the better. So for a Parkinson, what I will say is put all the modalities in one. Okay, attend to the nutrition, attend to the toxin, attend to the mind, some physical activity, exercise and all. Every single moment you breathe in, breathe out, I can recover, I can recover, I can recover. You will recover. You will recover. Okay. That's why you just take RGGL, spirulina and eat and watch TV, nothing will happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe you may not get a heart attack or something like that. Maybe. Maybe the heart will get better, the muscles will get better. But the Parkinson, so you must work towards it. Work towards it. It's not easy. You see, we sometimes when we read them, the people has fixed their disease, people has come out of this in 30 days, that this guy has done it in 60 days. You know what is the price he paid for the 60 days? Wow. The amount of pain, the amount of mind, trainings, and a lot. Even some will not even go through that for 1 day. You see? So the body is extremely powerful. So definitely can. So what you need from DXN for Parkinson, RGGL, spirulina, lion's mane, guano oil, VCO, everything. So stop the junk food, whatever they are taking, make your food quality and work towards it. Okay. I think we will end this session from here, Mr.
Yes, doctor.
Because we already take all the DXN products. Today, Mr. Nixon very silent. Nixon, can we hear your voice?
Yeah, doctor. I just came back. That's why I didn't.
No problem. So don't say sorry. It's okay. All right. Okay. So thank you everyone. Thank you for my co-host Nemisar and everyone who took part in this session. So like to thank the participants and all. Okay, so we'll end this session here, and please listen to whatever we have shared, and your transformation, the changes is in your hand. Okay, so we see you
Yes.
again. Bye bye.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you very much.